Hi, I'm Kelly with Blue Water Photo, and today I want to talk about the Nauticam Super Macro Converter and some of the accessories that are available for it. The Nauticam Super Macro Converter is a newer diopter that Nauticam engineered specifically for underwater use. This diopter is the strongest macro diopter that's available right now, and what sets it apart from some of the other macro diopters out there is that it was designed with specific underwater optics in mind. So it was engineered to maintain super sharp corner sharpness, which is one thing you lose with a lot of macro converters underwater, as well as to limit or avoid all chromatic aberration. With such a strong diopter, often you see that color fringing on the sides. This lens should not have that happen, or it'll be very minimal, which is really nice for getting super crisp, sharp underwater macro photos. The lens is a little heavier and a little bit larger than some of the other macro diopters out there, but that's because of the really high quality glass that's inside of this to make the great magnification that you get with this macro diopter. In addition to releasing this macro diopter, Nauticam also has several great accessories that work really well with it. If you find you want more magnification than what this offers, they have the multiplier, which screws directly into the macro diopter. Or if you want to have the flexibility of using just the macro converter or both, they've got a really nice flip adapter. This goes right around the base of the super macro converter. The multiplier screws right into here, and then you can flip it on and off your housing. You can complete the whole trifecta of macro with the Nauticam flip diopter holder, which goes onto your port, your Nauticam port, or some other 67mm ports will work with this, but not all. And then this screws directly into here so that you can flip it on and off your camera, and you can flip the multiplier on and off your diopter. So it's a pretty neat system when you get it all set up. You've got a really excellent macro arsenal in your camera rig, allowing you to get very, very tiny subjects really crisp and in focus. We do recommend the Super Macro Converter primarily with full frame cameras, longer focal length macro lenses like the 100mm from Canon or the 105 from Nikon. If you're using a crop sensor camera, we don't recommend it with some of the shorter focal length macro lenses like the 60. You just have very limited range between the subject and your camera lens, so it can be difficult to get the shot. You don't get quite as much of the magnification that you see with the longer focal lengths. It will work great with the 60mm Olympus macro lens, since that's an equivalent of about 120mm when you're looking at 35, and with some of the compact cameras you can get good results with it. Overall, it's an excellent choice for macro photography and super macro photography. If you have any other questions, please feel free to give us a call or check out our website at bluewaterphotostore.com. Thanks so much.